Hello, welcome to Currently Travel Channels. To all my fellow travelers, photographers and friends. In this episode, I'm going to bring you to a natural reserve. It's also a wildlife center, and to let you have close encounter with a rare species of apes. And the name of the apes is orangutan. And the name of this wildlife center is Semenggoh Wildlife Centre in the state of Sarawak, Malaysia. Let's see what are you going to expect to see in this episode. Go! So here you notice that in this Semenggoh Wildlife Centre, and it's located in the state of Kuching, Sarawak. And for those who are first time with me, I would like to share with you the whereabouts of this place. Now, Malaysia is comprised of two parts, namely the East and West Malaysia. And the West Malaysia is on the Malaysia Peninsula, which at the same time on the eastern part of it, is actually the Sabah and Sarawak, which is located on the Borneo Island. Together with that is Indonesia, as well as Brunei. There are four nations altogether found in these islands. And we are visiting the southern part of the Kuching city, which is about 20 km road journey from Kuching city. You should be able to arrive at this Semenggoh Wildlife Centre. So this wildlife center is easy accessible. And the Wildlife Centre is located between the Semenggoh Nature Reserve and the area that highlight in green, and well, the red one is the location of the Wildlife Centre. And the Wildlife Centre have covered an area of about 653 hectares, right? And by far is the largest wildlife center, Orangutan Rehabilitation Centre in Sarawak. And back in 1975, it was established initially as a sanctuary for orangutan who are either injured, orphaned, or being kept captive as illegal pets. And currently, the center besides serve as a habitat for the orangutan, but also a place for visitors to learn about this endangered rare species of apes. And today, Semenggoh Nature Reserve is a home to a colony of semi-wild orangutan who are trained and used to human encounter. They have been taught to watch out for the forest reserve caretakers during the feeding time. And during the feeding time, visitors will gain the golden opportunity to interact with the orangutan as they will swing down from the tree for a free handout of fruit. And currently, the Wildlife Centre has a thriving population of healthy adolescent and young adult semi-wild orangutan of more than 20 of them, and each of them are given a name. They spend most of their time roaming in the forest, but are trained to get back to the center during the feeding times, where they will be able to get a free meal from the caretakers. Though they have been trained to get back to the center during feeding time, they may not appear to get a free meal during the forest fruiting season, when fruit are abundant in the forest. Besides the orangutan, Semenggoh Nature Reserve is also a habitat for rare flora and fauna, including a giant squirrels, pygmy squirrel, gibbons, and splendid variety of birds. Now, the howling of the gibbons and the chirping of the birds, as well as the chattering of the orangutan, make the nature reserve an ideal place for nature lovers. Now, after existing for almost 20 years, the Semenggoh Forest Reserve was declared as a Semenggoh Nature Reserve on the 20th February of year 2000. And the change of status from forest reserve to nature reserve was to ensure firm tenureship of the area, and Semenggoh Nature Reserve is declared as a TPA to protect the habitat of the semi-wild orangutan in Semenggoh. And Sarawak governments established Sarawak Forestry to position Sarawak at the forefront of sustainable forest management and conservation. And since 2003, Semenggoh Nature Reserve have been administrated and cared by the Sarawak Forestry, and today is about 10 years old, right, of the Sarawak Forestry. They have kept this reserve in a top-nip condition. So let's move on to our next slide. We'll share with you video clips of my travel to this Semenggoh Wildlife Centre. Please stay tuned.
At the Semenggoh Orangutan Centre.
The characteristics of this orangutan is long arm and shorter legs.
This is the food being placed at the platform there, and asking the orangutan to come down to grab the food. Yes, one of them is taking the message, coming down. This is where the platform where the food are left there, and the feeders, the duck feeders are there. Throw the food up for them to grab. Which orangutans coming down. Okay, you can see. Oh, wow. Lovely. One fruit after the others. To grab the food, you always ascend to a certain safe height, and then stop there and enjoy the fruit. You know, it's very rarely he grab the food and then stay at the ground level. I think that is one of the way of survival in the jungle. Okay. For Kuching City to the Semenggoh Wildlife Centre, it will take about 30 minutes road journey. A half-day trip is a perfect plan allocated. You can take either the morning section or afternoon section to come over to the Semenggoh Wildlife Centre. From the ticket boat, there's still a distance to travel, but visitors can opt for a green vehicle, which has to buy a ticket, and that will
drive you straight to the feeding ground. You have to get out from the parking lot near to the feeding ground, and then just a short walk. You should be able to arrive at the feeding place. There are 4 orangutan appear during our visit, this including the infant, baby orangutan, we have to watch this orangutan at a distance away, except the caretaker can able to get close. As I say, it's the semi-wild orangutan. This is the largest size orangutan we encountered on that day. And 3 popular well-known species of apes. This comprises of orangutan, chimpanzee, as well as the King Kong. We used to refer it as King Kong.
This orangutan must be thinking this human species right downstairs looking at me. They look very funny, all of them, right? I see. This orangutan is carrying a baby orangutan. Do you see that? Just sit there. She's shy. Jiwa.
He's staring at the human being. He's staring at us. But they're staring at him.
I think he's thinking this group of human beings below, what are they up to?
So, my dear friends, this will be the end of this episode of my travelogue. As I say, I welcome you to join me for a virtual tour of the world. and we will be covering more country to come. And here, I still hope that my travelogue has enlightened you. Hope to see you again in the coming episode. And just a preview of what I'm going to share with you of the coming episodes. We'll be on a cruise journey to Japan. And I hope that you will be with me again in the next episode. And hopefully we can all travel all the world freely from now on, and hopefully that I can also bring you more interesting travelogues in the year to come. And thank you for joining me, and please subscribe, like and share, and bye to you. Thank you very much.